What's the wildest thing your child has done? Did you have a good laugh or learn an important lesson from that experience? Do you want to share your story? Maybe you can't stop thinking of a huge accomplishment that you had from being a mom. I want to hear about that too. Welcome to my podcast. The Wealth of Wellness presents This Incredible Mom Life. Hi, I'm Ami, a mom of 3 boys who have given me countless laughs, proud mama moments, and endless challenges. Join me every week as we hear the craziest and most unbelievable mom stories. I'll be sharing the huge accomplishments and triumphs of both our moms and their kids. We'll giggle, cheer on the kids, and discuss obstacles and lessons learned along the way. I want to hear if your 3-year-old says a stampede of boogies just came out of his nose, or if your 10-year-old created an infomercial to save his dad's receding hairline, or even if your 13-year-old's robotics project turned into a disaster. I also want to know if your 15-year-old finally came out of his shell in high school and joined a bunch of clubs, and even the fencing team. Let's share, laugh, learn, and grow together, one crazy mom story at a time. Mama, do you ever feel like your brain is in a fog? You have decreased concentration, your memory is not great, and you feel a little scatterbrained? Several times I have walked into a room and forgot why I was there. I have put pantry items in the fridge and fridge items in the cabinets. I know you have done it too. Mom brain fog is a common feeling. There was one day when my kids were 5, 3, and less than a year old. It had been a long day. In the evening, I really had to stop and pause and ask myself, did I feed all 3 kids dinner? Yes, I had, but I had to take a minute and check to make sure. There was another time when my 15-month-old had terrible diarrhea and we were getting on a 16-hour flight to come home. Well, I didn't think to pack extra clothes or diapers. I used the one extra pair of clothes pretty quickly into the flight, and I used the last diaper when we were waiting for our luggage at baggage claim. I remember telling my son while I was changing his diaper, this is the last one, okay? We have to just make it home and we'll be fine. Just keep it clean, okay? Here's a good one. Have you ever swapped your kids' lunches by mistake? Yep, I've done that. Got some complaints when my kids got off the bus that day. I almost gave my husband my son's lunch one day too. I caught that one before I closed the lunch bags, but that would have been an interesting call to get from my husband at lunchtime. Want to know the biggest mom brain fog fail? The time I forgot to pick up my son from school. Luckily, he was a teenager and we had just given him his first phone about a month before that incident. I was busy doing my work when I got a text saying, hey Mom, are you coming? I'm the last one waiting. Oops. I was like, yep, be there in 6 minutes. Since then, I set alarms in my phone on when to pick up the kids. I'm also starting to repeat myself often. I can't remember which son I told the story to, so I will start to say it again. I tell my teenagers to just stop me if I told them this before. They get a good laugh out of it. What has your mom brain done when it was clouded? I would love to know. Send me an email or comment on this podcast in YouTube if you too have a story for this topic. Or screenshot this episode and share it on social media with the craziest thing you forgot. Make sure to tag me at The Wealth of Wellness so I can see it. This mom brain of mine got worse when I entered my 40s and started with perimenopause. But there is good news. Did you know that your lifestyle habits may be increasing the fog in your head? Here are some of the ways to improve your memory, ability to concentrate, and clarity. Number 1, get enough sleep every day. Staying up late and waking up early are sure ways to give you mom brain. Aim for 7 to 9 hours a night. Number 2, avoid simple sugars like white breads, cereals, snacks, and sweet treats. These foods cause a spike and then a crash in your blood sugar levels. Memory and concentration are reduced when your body has low blood sugar. Instead, have complex carbohydrates like oats, millet, and sweet potatoes to keep your blood sugar levels even throughout the day. Next, learn new things. Developing a new skill can help improve your brain function and keep you mentally sharp. Finally, practice cycle syncing. Simple changes in the foods you eat and the types of exercises you do every week can really help your brain function at its best. I was able to make my mom brain fog disappear by making healthy choices every day in my life. Are you struggling to be the best mom you can be? Are you fatigued, overwhelmed, and stressed out? Are you losing precious time with your family because of PMS? If so, join my signature 12-week program, the Vibrant Women Project, and you will be a much happier mom. In just 3 months, you will learn how to eliminate your symptoms of PMS, increase your energy, reduce stress, and fully enjoy this incredible mom life. Thanks for listening to today's episode. I hope you learned something from these stories. If you enjoyed this show, please make sure to subscribe, rate, review, and share this podcast. It really helps this show grow. If you have a mom story you would like to share, click on the link in the description below on becoming a podcast guest. Remember, the content on this podcast is for general information only. It does not replace any medical advice given by your healthcare providers. Please check with your doctor if you have any questions about your specific condition before starting any new diet or exercise regimen. Thank you, and you will hear from me soon.